Welcome to Charlie Jane Speakers Radio. This is the show where we share speaking tips, tools, and resources to help you grow your public speaking business. Our goal at Charlie Jane is to get you, the speaker, on the platform in front of thousands of people so that you can teach and motivate your audience, enriching and empowering them to lead fulfilling lives. And now, here's your host, Wendi McNeil.
Hi there, it's Wendi McNeil here with Charlie Jane Speakers. Thank you for tuning in to my podcast today. We are on episode 95, and I'm going to be talking about if your story is above the fold. This podcast is called Speakers, Is Your Story Above the Fold? All right, it's going to be a great podcast, but first, I would like to invite you over to our free Facebook group. It is called Grow Your Speaking Biz. You can find us on Facebook, or an easier way to get there is just put in Speaking Biz, B-I-Z community. SpeakingBizCommunity.com will also get you over to our Facebook group. It's an amazing group. I will not lie. They are fantastic speakers in there, all willing to help, and you will not be disappointed. So I look forward to seeing you over in our Facebook group. All right, moving forward, I am going to talk about your story above the fold. All right, having your story, your message above the fold can get you hired, or it can get you passed over for a speaking gig. You're like, what the heck are you talking about, Wendi? You got my attention. What fold and where? All right, I'm going to tell you, my friends. And this is very important nugget of information. You want to hold on to this. You really do. You want to write this down. Not if you're driving, but when you're done driving, write this down. All right. You're going to want to hold on to this because you're going to want to make the change if you need to. If you need to. Maybe you already have this done, which is awesome. I've been working with speakers and planners now for almost 2 decades. 2 decades. And one thing I know for sure, is the frustration of speakers not getting booked. They're not able to fill their booking schedule. They're not able to land that gig. And I also know the frustration of the meeting planners, okay, the organizers. They're going to your website and they don't know what the heck you do. They don't know what the heck you do. Again, I say this all the time. They are busy. They are not only going to visit your website, they are visiting hundreds of speakers' websites, and they move quickly. If you cannot grab them when they're on your site, you could possibly lose out on an opportunity, an amazing opportunity, a huge opportunity. So it is very important to hold them on your website and be crystal clear. Okay? So when I say have your story, your message above the fold, what I mean is on your website, a visitor, a planner, a potential client, they should not have to scroll more than half a scroll on their mouse, or on their pad to know what you do and who you serve. That's it. That little tweak that you can easily make can stop a planner in their tracks to learn more about you instead of going on to the next speaker website, because they will. They will. Trust me, I know this. Like I said, I've been working with them for almost 20 years. And they will leave if they cannot find or know what the heck it is that you do. All right? What do I say, Wendi? I don't know. What do you mean? What am I going to say? I mean, I work with da-da-da-da-da. All right. I'm going to give you an example, and I'll use mine. My name is Wendi McNeil, founder of Charlie Jane Speakers and a platform building strategist for speakers. I help speakers who are struggling to grow their business and get booked by providing growth strategies and speaking opportunities so they can achieve a booked speaking schedule. That's mine. Now, depending on the space that you have on your website and how it's laid out, they're all different. It could also be simple as, my name is Wendi McNeil, founder of Charlie Jane Speakers, and I help speakers achieve a booked speaking schedule. That's it. Either one, like I said, depending on the space and the design of your website, is going to work. Each tells the reader who you are and what you do. It's very, very important that you do this, and I'm sure you've heard it time and time again. Don't send a planner on a goose chase. Don't send a planner on a goose chase. They're going to leave and they're going to go on to the next speaker's website. They're not going to a million pages trying to figure out what the heck it is that you do. Tell them right there above the fold. Okay? Crystal clear consistency is going to help you achieve a booked speaking schedule. And I'm telling you, in almost my 20 years experience of working with them, they are not going to go looking for it. So make it easy for them to find. Make it an easy hiring decision for them. I want you to sit down after you've listened to this podcast, or maybe you've already done it, and start working on that. What are you going to say? How are you going to say it? And then implement it. I say this all the time. You've got to implement what you learn, right? If you don't do anything with it and don't take action, then you're not going to grow. You're going to stay stuck right where you're at. So this one little tweak can make a huge difference. And I know this is a short podcast and it's just a little nugget, but it's a huge, important piece of information that gets missed all the time. All the time. All right. So don't make them guess. Don't make them look for what it is that you do. Make it easy for them to hire you. All right. So if you have a few minutes, I would love a review. That would really, really help me out. It only takes a couple minutes. And remember to hop over to Grow Your Speaking Business over on our Facebook groups. It is free, and we would love to see you over there. Also, I would like to mention I do have a ladies speaker club. It is called Live Bold and Bloom Women's Speakers Club. It is amazing. I absolutely love those ladies, and I would love to have you in our club as well. If you are a new woman speaker, come on over and see us and join us. Or if you are you've been speaking for 5 years, 1 year, 3 years, and you're just stuck. You're stuck. You're not seeing any growth. You're not scaling. You're not getting booked. Your business is just stuck. It's become stale, and you need help. And I can help you get unstuck, as well as the ladies in the group. Okay? It's called Live Bold and Bloom Women's Speakers Club. And you can find it over at charliejane.com, CharlieJane.com. And click the button that says For Speakers. That will take you over to the page where you can learn more about the Live Bold and Bloom Women's Club. So I look forward to seeing you over there. And if the cart happens to be closed at the time that you go over there, please do get on our wait list, because we open it 4 times a year. And you will be notified when we open the doors for that club. In saying that, that is it for this podcast. Don't forget to implement what it is that you just learned here today, okay? And if you have any questions, I'm happy to help. I am happy to help. You can email me at info, I-N-F-O, at charliejane.com, CharlieJane.com, and I would be very happy to help you out. So that is it for today's podcast. You all have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.